Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days when it keeps getting worse? We are at the 70% threshold, so everything is... all the clothing and all the food has to be 70% or lower. Let's get back into it. We're here in Misanthropes, which I have not looted, so we will start with that. Our current clothing situation, hilarious and terrible. No shoes, no pants. It's not good. It is not good. Hope everyone is doing well today. We had some excitement yesterday as I was in a meeting for the day job.
Never know. Could end up
Can't eat it. So sad. I was in a meeting for the day job, and suddenly there was this rumbling and this shaking because we had an earthquake. It was 4.1 on the scale, and you know, no damage, nobody's hurt, but it went on for about 30 seconds. It was quite, you know, for Maine, quite a thing. It was. I mean, I've been through a couple earthquakes when I lived in California. I lived in San Diego, which doesn't get much either. Weirdly, I lived in Sicily for a couple of years, and right by Mount Etna, and never had one. So this is definitely the strongest earthquake I've been in. It was enough where, like, you know, it was loud, and you know, it felt like an explosion or something had happened, and like suddenly everything's shaking, and you wait for it to stop, but it doesn't stop, and it just keeps going. So it was interesting. You know, and you certainly have that moment right after where, like, what was that? You know, was that an earthquake? Checked on Annie, and she's like, yeah, well, was that an earthquake? Probably. It's kind of impressive how quickly, I would say within 5 minutes, we had a confirmation. You could Google, like, was there an earthquake in Maine? And it would say yes. And tell you kind of where it was and what the info was. And we got a phone call. Can't wear these. We got a phone call from like the emergency management agency or whatever, like a recording saying, confirming. So it was interesting. But all is well. Saw a very funny meme on the main Reddit yesterday with like some patio furniture, and like one chair is knocked over. You know, we will rebuild. You gotta laugh. Oh, Astrid.
Best be prepared for anything.
Well, we went through these already. Oh, Astrid, you are just not in good shape here. I'll take that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Slouching a bit. Sit up. Good posture, very important. Well, that is it. Now, I had thought that I would struggle with food on this challenge. For the most part, I have not. We are going to start getting into the thresholds where we have a better chance of getting food poisoning from the food. What I am struggling with is the clothing. Yeah, it's rough. I wonder. I got rid of all my sewing kits, so where are we going to be at after? What are we losing when we get to 60%? This shirt, these socks. Yowza. Well, not a lot else to do, but I don't really want to leave yet because it's very cold. I don't want to sleep here. I'd rather sleep at Jackrabbit's, I think. Obviously, we could eat. We could read. Normally I'd repair clothing. That would be absolutely what I would do. But that's not really a useful option here. You could certainly make the argument that you could repair some of the really bad clothing and, try to get it to the point where it's, under the threshold but better. But I don't know. I feel like, kind of the reverse also, although it's an interesting mental exercise about damaging the clothing intentionally to try to hang on to it. How much better is a 40% pair of socks than no socks? I can tell you. It's certainly better for preventing frostbite. But, a 24% pair of ragged wool socks is a 0.1 C benefit. You might as well not have them other than the frostbite prevention. Now this sucks. This is not what I want. I may not do it in this. Maybe. I guess I decided to do it. Don't like this weather because, it's the worst case scenario. Very cold, low visibility, too windy to take your torch out, but not officially a blizzard. So all your friends are still out to play. Ooh, that's a nice find.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
No. Astrid is very cold. Can't blame her on that one. It's been a little bit warmer here. Past couple days, temperatures have managed to get up into the 20s and even 30s, but I think we're heading back into the really cold stuff starting today. I had plans to make a dump run today. I think I'm still gonna do that.
Cold.
We don't have trash pickup here, so the dump is a part of the routine. Alright, this is probably where we will sack it in for the night. Another flare. Very, very good. I guess I'll use this thing, since I have it. I mean, the other thing to think about is that at some point we're probably going to get food poisoning. But once we get it, then we're fine. Like, then we can eat anything. It doesn't reset the timer. You could almost make the argument that we should just try to get it, so that we can just eat everything and not worry about it. That's a good one to eat right now. But I'm not gonna do that for the same reason. I'm not going to. No, the flour has no point to it now. Clothes, you know, not gonna try to like repair up really bad clothes or damage down really, you know, clothes. I think I'm just gonna play it as it is, and you know, maybe min-max it on another run. I'd like to do this on Twitch too. I think the challenge with this one is there's no long-term play. You know, once you're at day 10, you know, you're done. Like, you either live or you don't. How would you change this so that you could just keep going? And, you know, you could certainly say, okay, after that, it's just naked. Naked and 6 cattails a day.
Nobody needs this anymore.
But then it's not the challenge anymore, right? It doesn't keep getting worse. It's gotten as worse as it can get, so... I think I might have too much water at this point. I decided I don't. That's it, huh, Astrid? No pants or no shoes for Greenwood. I was going to go upstairs, but there is no upstairs. This is it. This is all we get. Alright, we'll hang out by the bed. And, what is the highest conditioned food we have left? We have our 6 emergency cattails. We have these. Alright. I might even do these beans now. Didn't finish them though. You have almost 6 liters of water on you. You can put that away. That's so annoying. I find that noise super annoying. The clank clattering of the lantern. All right, I guess we're gonna sleep. Nah, I don't know that I want to sleep 9 yet. Can you get 1 hour in? Okay, now we can sleep. So we'll try to wrap up Coastal today. And I guess head towards... It's either head towards DP or head towards Mystery Lake. We're kind of in a better position to head towards Mystery Lake. And DP's not going to have that much. It'll have the stem. I'd rather head towards Mystery Lake. I'll make a torch, sure. Sure. I got all this cloth and nothing else to do with it. We'll get rid of our crap torches. Her setup is so funny. Yeah, get rid of these. I was like, why is that spinning? It's because of how I was holding the controller. As a reminder, I throw this out every now and then just because I do use a controller. I am on PC. I just use a controller. But I switched to mouse and keyboard for aiming. It's just easier on my wrists. Okay, let's read another hour. I don't know why I'm reading about cooking. Like, it's actually counterproductive to do it. But I can't just pass time. Okay, what are we at on time? Still on day 3. That's good. Let's see what it's like outside.
I wonder if I can drop
Ooh, very pretty. I feel like this series has gotten some really nice views, but Coastal's good for views. Coastal gets you some great, great, great views. So does Muskeg, I feel. Look at the glow of the sunset, though. That's fantastic. It's a great day to be alive, Astrid. Alright, we're gonna go hit the fishing cabins. I don't know about... There's some stuff in Coastal I'm probably not gonna hit. Some of the little areas. You think about, you know, what are you gonna find there? What am I gonna find in that fishing hut that I need? Am I gonna find low-condition shoes? No. Am I gonna find pants? Nah. Not likely. So is it really worth going out of my way to get to it? Like, this one is a little different. We can hit this one. Hit these, run up to Bear Creek. Head over to Ravine. I think that's the plan.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Did we start in the Muskeg? Aww. Our pretty morning is, I think, going away. Pleasant Valley. So we haven't been to Muskeg. Ooh, we haven't been to Broken Railroad either. I haven't been there in a while. Yeah, see? 100% nothing. Zippo. Yeah, we're losing our beautiful morning, but we had it. You can't take that away from me. I feel like they've added some new fog effects since the update. The fog seems even better / worse. Harder to deal with.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I get that, Astrid. I do. We might be able to drop the lantern. Now that we've got these great torches. Ooh, come on, baby. Too good. Too good. Can't wear them. I think we could drop the lantern. It's a good weight. Benefit. We're gonna need to warm up, though. There's that middle section of Coastal that I think I'm gonna hit. Skip. There's the little mine, and there's a trailer, and I think I'm gonna pass on that. Maybe. Not really, no. I don't think we need that. Man. Didn't anybody wear clothes in this town? All they did was eat food. Bad condition food. Okay, come on. I mean, we found socks, we just couldn't wear them.
I think I can use this.
Ooh, look at this! 56% hockey jersey. We get this for 2 days. I want it on the outside. Can I wear it on the outside? Yeah. There we go. The top half of you bastard looks fine. It's the bottom half that's the problem. I mean, you look fine, Astrid. It's your clothing. To be clear. I'm gonna sleep an hour. Astrid and Will never change. They could live 1,000 days. They don't get any skinnier. They don't get any heavier. They're just there. Do we just go? Do we sleep another hour? I kind of want to sleep another. Oh, you're not tired enough. I just want to be fully warm. Drop the book we're done with. We're not fully warm. That's fine. It's going to be very hard for us to warm up now in any fast period of time because our clothing is so bad. Very well. Let's roll. Nice and sunny. Astrid's a little peckish. Nothing. Sometimes there's Bannock over there. Or Burbank. I always say neither of the words is right. It's not Bannock and it's not Burbank. It's what the hell is it? I can't remember now. I've seen it at the store because I went looking for all the teas. We were in like this health store and I was looking at the different teas and I'm like, I'm gonna find all the long dark teas. And I found everything except birch bark. I found plenty of reishi. Reishi was easy to find. I found rose hip. I found this thing that I can't think of right now.
Did I say I hate being told?
And it is an interesting thing. It happens, I think, as you get older. It is not that you cannot remember. The information is there. It's like in a box that you can't open. It's very frustrating.
It's a goddamn.
And it can be contagious. Annie and I will be talking about something, and she'll say, oh, that actor. Oh, you know, he was in this thing and this thing. I know who he is, I just can't come up with his name. And then I will also know who he is and can't come up with his name. I'm sure on a medical level there's something about, like, you know, synapse degradation or something. I don't know. All part of getting older, I guess. Hey, a little OKC. We don't need more than 6 cattails, so don't bother with it. you need some, there will be some you can get. You got plenty of food. Speaking of getting older, I had to have an interesting chat with my dad this weekend. He keeps falling, and he won't use his cane because he doesn't want to look old. And my mom is, you know, kind of freaking out about it because, you know, at that age, a single fall, he's in his late 70s, a single fall can have huge, you know, implications. It can have huge implications. And he's fallen 3 times since Christmas. You know, and it's not like he just fell, like lost his balance and fell. Like he fell on the ice. He fell on acorns. And, you know, he just doesn't want to use his cane. And my sister talked to him, and my mom has talked to him, and nothing was getting through. And so they were both like, can you talk to him? And I had to take, like, a parental tone, which was kind of weird. But, you know, I don't want to see him get hurt. And he's lucky that, you know, 3 falls. He's lucky that nothing significant has happened. He's, you know, both his knees have been replaced. And, you know, he had, you know, all these different surgeries and stuff. And this is interesting, you know, time pushes you forward. But it's also, you know, a memory that I need to keep when I hit that point, you know, of like, do I want my kids to have this conversation with me? I don't. Hello. I'd like to know where you are. Dunn's in your area would like to know your location. I feel like there's more than one. And one of them I don't have a handle on where he is. I got this guy. There he is. Okay. Okay, everybody go do what you need to do. I'm going to pick up my torch. We're all going to go about our separate ways. And on to our separate lives and agendas. And I know that, for some people anyway, some of the stuff I talk about during my recordings, it might be like oversharing, you know. Man, you got to talk about something. You know, I get it. Well, here we are in Bear Creek Playground again. Like, you know, yeah, we've been here. We know what the deal is. And, you know, it's been on my mind. It's just, you know. Guess me not being able to remember the T just kind of put that into my head. I was, you know, I call once a week, and so I was like dreading that conversation all week. Because I didn't really know how to approach it, you know? And it was kind of like, this is the last shot. If he doesn't listen to you, he's not going to listen to anybody. So, I guess we'll see. So, I don't think they have the cougar here in this spot anymore. But when they did, I was able to get around her. Just by crouching in this area. And just kind of, you know, just being very careful and quiet. We do not have a bedroll, something I didn't really take into account with my plans. What day is it? Oh boy. It's day 4. 60% time. I wasn't ready for this, but the game doesn't care that we weren't ready for this. Let's go through it. Okay, that's fine. That's gone. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. 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 Gone. So our new best is this 36% sweatshirt. These just barely hang on. These are gone. Let's go to the food. I think on the food front, we're okay. Yeah. Let's eat that now. Okay. It just got worse. Maybe I hit this trailer and warm up. It's a long way to go to the caves, and I don't have much protection now. You can see my condition is starting to really, show the impact. I also got to think about recording time. Need to check on that. I think I'm at about 30 minutes. We'll let this go. I thought we might be at day 4. Well. There's a chance we could get something here. Famous green backpack that always contains nothing.
If the owner's around.
We can still eat that. So we'll be dropping to 50% next. Because that's how math works.
This stuff will come in handy.
Alright, no, not that one, but we've got some replacement gloves for when we can't wear these. Which is good. Enjoy this hockey jersey while we have it. We're currently still warm in buildings, but we may get to the point where even that isn't true. Definitely eat it before you lose it. I'm glad we have all this water. Speaking of, might as well, I don't know about sleeping though, but we're not going to warm up much if we don't sleep. We're probably not going to warm up much anyway. Nah. Let's just go. Let's just go and get cold, Astrid. You have all your hypothermia risk isn't cleared though. I kind of don't want to move. Ooh, time of day kind of sucks too. Do we do I'd rather do a fire in the cave. If you can't stay, just go. Fine. I don't care. Look, it's not on me if Astrid dies. You told me to go. I am you. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean. Still can't come up with the freaking... Is it burdock? Is it burdock? I think it's burdock. Burdock root? Now I'm not 100% sure I'm right. Yes, burdock. It is burdock. And they had it. They had burdock root tea at the store. They had reishi. They had rose hip. But they did not have birch bark. Burdock and bannock. Very similar. I think this year, more than other years, I've been like mentally thinking a lot about age. I think it's, turning 55. I think, has an impact. And,
Damn, I'm freezing.
I'm in, knock on wood, good health. No major issues to struggle with. Let's focus for a minute. There we go. So I'm fortunate, and I hope that holds true. And I think, in general, just based on comments that I get, people talking to me, people are generally believe that I'm a little bit younger than I am. Oh, I thought you were 50, or, sometimes even I thought you were in your 40s. And that's super nice. It's great to hear. Hey, I got an ego. But I still am the age. Like, it's nice to not look your age, but you still are your age. Because I'm focused a lot on just, time. And, I see where my parents are at. And, they're in their late 70s. And they're both still here. And, I just look at that and say, okay, if I have that time, what do I want to do with that time? What, if I'm suddenly fast forward and I'm in that seat, mid 70s, late 70s, what will I look back on the past 20 years and say, well, I'm glad I did that, or I wish I had or had not done that. So that's kind of been, what I've been thinking about. So I don't think a bad thing. I've actually used that to motivate me to do some good stuff. But also to enjoy now. Not to spend as much time as I used to worrying about the future. And to just spend more time enjoying this moment. And, appreciating these moments. Wow, this got deep. Sorry, guys. It happens sometimes. I forgot to check on my recording time, too. Alright, I think I'm going to pull in here. We're going to make a nice fire and warm up. At our probably 55 percent condition. No carcass, that's fine. It's kind of rude, but whatever. We're not warm back here. Oh, we are warm back here. That's nice. Still going to make the fire. No, I'm not. Because I need tinder. That's fine. I know how to make tinder. I went to tinder school. I went to tinder garden. Where they teach you how to make tinder. We got plenty of coal, so it should be easy to make this nice and warm.
That
You know.
didn't work.
You know. If Astrid starts the fire at all.
Come on, little fire.
We are well fed? That's kind of cool. Didn't see that coming. We certainly don't need to make water. Yeah, I think, let's see. Recording time. Whoops, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is probably pretty good. So let's make some reishi. And some more. That's good. There's the argument that we could make it and just let it deteriorate until we can eat it. It does raise our cooking skill. I do want to take a couple of these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who could have predicted this outcome? Okay, so when it comes out, 75, so we can't touch that. We could also cook the potato and let the potato deteriorate. We have to throw more on here now. I'll go keep making it, right? What, are you gonna throw a rock at it? Still? Wow, we have a lot more porridge we could make. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit then. That does burn through your water. But we have so much water. Yeah, we should be alright. Let's finish this. Comes out 84, so we'll try to let that drop down. I guess we're gonna put more time into this. And play some cards, I guess. We'll get a save with this card playing. We'll see how long it takes for this blizzard to pass. We are on day 4. We're at the 60% threshold. We're halfway starting tomorrow, so I think that's going to do it for this one. And yeah, this is getting very fun and very interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I love the feeling of it kind of closing in. It's really fun. So tomorrow we will continue this. We'll go to the other part of the cave. We'll head over to Mystery Lake. We'll say hi to Scoopy. And we'll see what's going on over there. And maybe we can find Astrid some pants. The poor woman. So that's going to do it for me for this one. If you've enjoyed this rambling, meandering situation, and you want to leave me the like, comment, subscribe, the YouTube stuff does really help me. I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. Until then, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.